So I mean, you've been in the industry, the business funding industry for a while. Do you have any like stories like working with business owners, clients?
Oh man, I mean it's always a story. I mean just because each and
Yeah,
every conversation, each and every owner, each and every situation is just very different, very unique. And these guys are characters, you know.
I agree with that.
These are people like, you know, I'm talking to a 50-year-old, logistics company owner, right? Who's, only known him and his business for his whole life, right? And he's very good at what he does, right? So he knows what he knows, and he's the boss. He's the boss in his area. So they're kind of like interesting personalities, right?
I mean,
Some of them are startups too, and then they're all over the place and very very interesting. Like recently, I spoke with some lady who has like 3 grow ops in Colorado, and she was telling me about how like on the past 2 years, like the price per gram of crop has gone up and down, and like she's noticing the change in her competition and shit. So now she's trying to take advantage of the price going back up. So she wants funding to get a new greenhouse up. She needs the whole HVAC systems.
So to drive the cost down?
No, just to expand the market now. So now she wants to expand her ability to grow more. And
grow more weed.
Yeah, yeah. And that was a very interesting conversation where like she actually survived cancer. And the conversation I had with her, she was like, "Look, I've been putting this off because I was like had medical bills and shit." And which is a nice note on the side because her credit is perfect aside from her, her medical bills and collections. But
what's your credit score?
It's not like score dependent, right? The
way we do things. Course.
So everything else is fine. Payments are great, right? But she has this lien on it now. We manually underwrite, at least on our end. So we just know that up front. We like the industry, the trend, healthy banks. Yeah. We're excited to work with her.
You know how some merchants are like stuck up and but like they think they're big guys, too big to be taking this capital, right?
Yeah.
Or they're too busy for this hassle. The merchant could say, I wanted to close this yesterday. Why are you making me send you all this information?
Oh my God.
I wanted to close this yesterday. I had an approval once for this business owner. It was for 6 figures. This was in August. I'm not gonna give you the name of the business, but he probably, if he would be listening to this, he knows what I'm talking about. So this business, they had approval for 6 figures, and so we were about to get to funding, and then all of a sudden underwriting asked for a tax return, and so the business owner was like, tax return? Why are you making me send sending you all this information? I have guys that are willing to fund me without all this crazy steps. Like, I'm just gonna go do business with them, and that's it. So thank you very much. That's literally what he, like paraphrasing it. That's literally what he told me. I have people that want to fund me without all this information.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna go work with them. But thank you. And then so I'm like, I forget. No, I know his name. I didn't forget his name. But I'm like, Andreas, like I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
You came to me for a reason. That's what I told him. Like, and we're not asking for a lot of information to fund you 100,000 or 200,000. All we asked for so far is your, what do we ask for? Your bank statements.
Yeah, bank statements, some information about your business.
And you want us to give us 200,000, right?
Yeah, unsecured capital, cash money, wired to you today. But we just want to see it. Nope, not doing it. Absolutely refuse. Like,
we don't even know if you have a business, but
he can go to Vegas and bet it all on black if he wanted to. Like that's all we're asking is some basic documentation back from him. Like, hey, at least we can trust you that you've done business, right?